Hey there, kids. Miss Hillary here, back to read you another Passover story. Today's story is about a little boy named Izzy the Wiz and the crazy adventure he has while helping ready his home for the upcoming Passover holiday. Are you ready to read with me? Izzy the Wiz and Passover McClean by Yael Memelstein. Illustrated by Carrie Hartman. Izzy the Wiz is so busy. He's tweaking with beakers that bubble and fizz, inventing machines that can think, blink, talk, machines of your dreams that can wiggle and walk. Now with Passover coming, his room's filled with clutter, like gadgets and gizmos that whistle and sputter. Come into his world and you'll see what I mean as we watch him inventing Passover McClean. His mother came in and she said, "Izzy, please, there's chametz all over. I'm starting to wheeze." The rooms are still swarming with cookies and bread. That mouse in the corner is nibbling a shred. There's cake in your closets and crumbs in your shoes. Do you blame me for having pre-Passover blues? Dear Izzy, I need to lie down in my bed. I'm getting a breadache right here in my head. Don't worry, said Izzy. It's almost complete. My brand new invention will make the house neat. Go rest, take a snooze. Sleep at least until 2. When I finish, there won't be a thing left to do. A squeak and a twiddle, 4 drops of red ink, a tweak and a fiddle. It's working, I think. His special invention, his brand new machine, his super McDuper, Passover McClean. Izzy pressed the red button, McClean lurched and whirred. He cranked the green handle, it belched and it purred. Then the hungry machine chopped 10 books for its lunch, gobbled the rug, and continued to munch. The curtains, the shelves, and the mattresses were fed to McClean, who then ate a large chair and a bed. They whirred and they swirled and they curled up inside, where the crumbs were all cleaned and the toys washed and dried. McClean then completed a quick about face, then spit each thing out, put it back in its place. Izzy checked everything with the back of his thumb. Not a flake, not a cake, not a cookie or a crumb. Then he tugged and he lugged his machine down the stairs, and he parked it right next to the dining room chairs. Now Izzy would clean up the living room too. It would make Mother dizzy what Izzy would do. With a whir and a purr, the machine started up, and a fork whizzed right by with a plate and a cup. Then a table flew by with a new cordless phone, then a desk, a computer, and a paperweight stone. All were blown, all were thrown into Izzy's machine. A pre-holiday feast for Passover McClean. But oh my, what is this? Smells of smoke, reams of steam. Then a spark only went dark. Oh, poor Mr. McClean. Izzy whisked out his turbo light, shined it about, but it didn't look good. Things were not coming out. He would have to tell Mother that he'd really tried, but the living room, sadly, was stuck there inside. But wait, not too late, the emergency hatch. Izzy flipped McClean over and looked for the latch. He pulled out his super knife screwdriver tool. He checked in his book for the malfunction rule. Then he turned a few screws and he twisted the knife. Then a wink and a blink and McClean came to life. Izzy pressed the red button, emergency 2. And then out of the hatch, the whole living room flew. But Izzy's wide smile sagged into a frown as he watched all the furniture land upside down. The couch with its legs poking straight in the air, and the overturned table an upside down chair. A carpet spread out with the rough side on top. Light fixtures hung backwards, all ready to drop. Just then, he heard slippers pad into the room. "Oh, Izzy," said Mother. He shivered with gloom. He looked at his watch. It was just 1:15. His mother was early. She looked at the scene. "Oh, goodness," she said. "But I must go back in. I have to lie down. I can feel my head spin." "I thought I was better," she said with a frown. "But I'm clearly not well. The whole room is upside down." "What a tizzy," thought Izzy. Things couldn't be worse. So as soon as she left, Izzy jammed on reverse. And reverse did the trick that McClean was so slick. Turned the whole room right over and did it real quick. And the house gleamed and sparkled. The room was so bright as they sat down to Seder on Passover night. "No cookies or crumbs," Mother said, "not a shred. It's Passover clean, not a speck of real bread. How beautifully dusted, how wonderfully clean." "Thanks to him," Izzy said as he winked at McClean. Thanks for reading with me. I hope you enjoyed our story. That Izzy the Wiz was sure creative to make such an elaborate invention to help his family get ready for Passover. Now, many of us are getting ready for Passover in our own homes, and you can help your families too. You might not be able to create a cleaning machine like Izzy the Wiz created Passover Clean, but you sure can be a super sleuther and search your house for chametz. Now remember, chametz is any kind of leavened bread. So any kind of bread that we eat usually, whether that be challah or cookies or crackers, you can ask your parents to double check. Ask them, is this kosher for Passover? Happy cleaning, Lions. Have a great weekend. Shabbat Shalom.